Hello everyone and welcome back to Cooking Up with Pat's Christmas Special. Tonight is Christmas Eve and we're going to put together one of my favorite meals. Chilean sea bass in a butter, wasabi, and citrus sauce with scalloped potatoes and sauteed spinach. I hope everyone is in the Christmas spirit, and if not, I hope to get you there. Please sit back and enjoy. Fall on your knees, oh hear the angels' voices, oh night divine, all night, when Christ was born, all night divine, all night divine. Get started making our scalloped potatoes. I'm gonna take about 6 medium to large potatoes and I'm gonna slice them up as thin as I can, like a thick fat potato chip. And I'm also gonna slice some fennel and shallots really thin. And once we get back, we'll tell you what to do with it then. I have the potatoes sliced nice and thin. I put them in a casserole pan, and I'm gonna put some milk on them, a little bit of salt, and then I'm gonna cook it on top. Not long, just enough to get it a little soft before I put it together in the casserole before it goes into the oven. Okay, the potatoes are cooking. They've been cooking for about 7 minutes. And you want to keep stirring them so they won't stick to the bottom, and you don't want to cook them too high because you'll scorch the milk. So they are almost ready. I just want to cook them for about like 8 minutes or so, and they'll be a little softer when we put them in the casserole pan to go into the oven. Okay, and while that is cooling off, I am going to shred up some Swiss Gruyere and a little bit of vintage cheddar, and I'll get that ready for the casserole. But before we put the casserole together, we are going to put this in a saucepan with some butter and get that a little soft. Okay, while the shallots and the fennel is cooking, put about a half a stick of butter in there. I'm going to sprinkle just a little salt and maybe a pinch of sugar. I'm going to mix it up, taste it, make sure it has enough seasoning, and then we will be back. Okay, I took up like a pat of butter and put it on the bottom of our casserole pan so that the potatoes don't stick. And now I'm going to take one slice of potato at a time. I'm going to line the bottom, and then I'm going to do layers with the shallot and fennel, and then the cheese. I cut up a whole, like a pound of Gruyere, and then maybe a quarter of the cheddar. And I'm going to put a little Parmesan cheese with the layers, and we'll be back once I finish the layer in the bottom. Okay, I put the shallot and the fennel mixture, and it has a lot of butter in it, so really don't have to put any more butter on that top layer of potatoes. Now I'm going to sprinkle over some of the Gruyere cheese and the cheddar and a couple shavings of Parmesan cheese. Now I put salt in the milk mixture, but you want to make sure you taste it and make sure it has enough salt. And the potatoes, the starch kind of made the milk thicker. So we're going to use that at the end to pour over the scalloped potatoes. Okay, I'm going to finish layering this and we'll be back. Here's my sea bass. I'm just going to put a little salt and a little pepper on it on both sides, and we're going to cook it in a cast iron frying pan on the stove and then finish it in the oven. Okay, I have a cast iron frying pan. I heated the pan up first, put some olive oil in it and a little butter. Now I'm going to place my Chilean sea bass in the pan. I'm going to cook it for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then we are going to put it in the broiler and let it finish on top. Okay, I cooked it for about 4 minutes. Now I'm putting it in the oven and I'm going to broil it until it's nice and golden on top. In a saucepan, I put about a half a stick of butter, probably 2 teaspoons of wasabi, and 3 tangerines, the juice of 3 tangerines, and the zest of 1. I mixed it all together, added a little salt, and that is my citrus wasabi sauce that's going to go over the sea bass. Okay, I have plated the sea bass. I garnished it with an orange, and then this is not caviar, it is soy sauce pearls. Really nice presentation if you use those. Now I'm going to pour on my citrus wasabi sauce. And it is going to be wonderful. I got my scalloped potatoes. I garnished it with some parsley. Put a couple of bay leaves and some cranberries to make it Christmassy. And we are about to eat.